just said last night, dude, I could eat a fucking pound of mac and cheese. I really could.
Even mac and cheese is not that good.
Yeah,
Kraft.
it was boxed mac and cheese.
Yeah.
It wasn't even Kraft. It was off-brand Kraft, and I wanted to eat a
Like
pound
Clover
of it.
Valley.
As long as it's
whatever.
got that weird nuclear cheese powder in it, that's what makes it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no cheese in that, right?
I don't know, fuck if I know. I know that there's a lot of goodness in it, and
Sawdust.
I know we must.
There's sawdust and dried clay.
There's sawdust and what you call it, and
salt.
Parmesan.
Yeah, I've heard that.
What? Really?
Yeah, it's basically it's
I've heard that.
silicate is what they call it. It's basically little rocks, really,
Yeah.
is what it is. It's like,
You know, they could literally put anything in food, and because the words in the ingredients list on food are so strange, we'd never know.
they do.
I think not just that, but the regulations of like what's allowed in food, because they make it on such a huge scale that, you know, there's always going to be a little bit of toenails.
And that's
Like, they
allowed,
have
actually.
minimums. Yeah, they had.
Yeah, that's what
or
I'm
maximums.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
If somebody was really smart, really smart, they would start cutting their bread with the legal amount of rat shit because it's so cheap. They should just do that.
Rat shit is
Saying-
pretty cheap. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's free practically if you have rats around.
Who's
but-
gathering it though?
And what bread factory doesn't have rats? I mean,
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well, I mean,
just-
that's why I guess, you know, they're like, it's such a huge scale that there's going to be some. We're not going to be able to get it all.
it's like 3% rat shit or
Eat
some shit like
guys.
that.
Maybe
It
that's
can't be 3%. That
It's
sounds
gotta
like
be
way too
3%.
much.
Maybe that's the job you should go for, gun boy. Maybe you should apply to
I
be
could
the
definitely tell
rat
them how to
shit
make
guy.
money.
You
I
should. No, I was talking about you be the guy who collects the rat shit for them to put into the,
Yeah,
the
damn.
bread.
Don't even apply for a job. Just to go present that idea to them.
Yeah, and tell them you'll do it like for free for a while.
Yeah.
Just propose it.
Well, that's how you get your foot in the door.
Yeah.
At the old bread factory. There you go.
That's how Dad did it. You know what I mean?
Go be the shit picking up intern.
You come to them with rat shit already though. You can't go there without your product.
No, what you do is
gotta
you go
present it, yeah.
you go in and you say, I have an idea, but I want you to try this bread, and you pass the bread over to them, and they try it. You're like, pretty good, right? You're like, bet you don't even know there's rat shit in there.
How hard would you beat somebody if they did that to you?
I'd just be more shocked, I think, than any. Actually, I don't even think I'd believe it.
I don't think I'd believe it.
Yeah, but if so, put rat shit in my bread, somebody. I wouldn't
everybody.
I wouldn't believe it.
Also, though, I don't know. If somebody that I didn't know was like, here's this bread.
Yeah, this is an awfully weird scenario in the first place.
Why are they just gonna?
Oh, well,
a
you were at
job
the bread
interview?
factory. You're at
Yeah.
the bread factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but you're at an interview and they're like, you should try our bread. See if you really want to work here, if you care about the product, you know?
Yeah.
No, you're making them eat the bread.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's going to be tough.
It's
Yeah.
a tough
To try to get somebody that, you know, is over a bread factory to eat a piece of your bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know what goes in it. They know about the rat shit.
They're like,
They're
don't
actually
know.
like, we already have a guy who does that, and we already use rat shit. No, we don't. We appreciate it, but your services are no longer
I
needed.
guarantee you there's some thrifty bread shop guy who's like, that's his thing, is he's like, we're going to put as much of the allowable shit in here that's free as possible.
Yeah. I mean,
Just to get the weight up.
you know, though. I mean, yeah, like you said, like, and actually, we were talking about like vapes earlier,
Yeah.
and like how unhealthy vapes can be. And I remember there was like this epidemic with vapes, specifically like THC vapes. They were saying were like killing people and stuff, but
white people.
I was watching a video on that white people, and I was watching a video and it was saying that basically the reason they think that a lot of people were getting lung infections and like almost dying from this stuff was because they were like adding stuff into the vapor to make it like more, you know.
Yeah.
Specifically, it was thinners for nicotine.
Okay.
It was they were using the stuff for cigarettes and the weed, making them like out of state where it's illegal, and they were putting the cigarette thinners.
I thought it was like a vitamin E or something. Some kind of vitamin
But
E
it-
oils is what I thought. It seems like I read.
that might be what they use in the nicotine.
I mean-
because they put in there. It's something they put in it just to thin it out. Like it has no real other purpose.
And that's the crazy thing is like you actually put a lot of faith in corporate America and like all
Yeah.
these people you buy shit off of. You put a lot of faith in the fact that they're not doing shit like that, but
Well,
they
they are.
totally are.
They definitely. I mean, they.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I guess come to light at different things over time.
Yeah.
To be
So they're doing
fair,
the same shit.
I mean, it's not even really corporate America because most of your manufacturing goes on overseas. You're putting a lot of faith into just some random dude in China
That's true. Yeah.
or lady.
You know, I probably have more faith in some random dude in China than I do
Corporate America. Yeah.
Though.
Well, but if corporate America tells them to do something, they'll do it. 'cause
Yeah,
they're
they're
their
paying
employees.
them.